since I uploaded, but I'm off to a ball tonight, which definitely isn't a regular occurrence for me. I wanted to do something a little bit different with my makeup. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm a very minimal makeup girly, but today I really want to spice things up. I thought this would be a really good video for anyone out there who is a really simple makeup girly, does the same thing every day, and actually doesn't really have the skills of a makeup artist, but wants to kind of see me experiment. And so I spent the morning on Pinterest pinning some inspo, and this is kind of the vibe that I want to go for. So a mixture of jazz toques, excuse me, you can see the light, can't you? That's annoying. So a mixture of jazz toques, Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, obviously the makeup inspo queen herself. I think I want to go for like a bold eye, which scares me a little bit, to be honest, because I've never actually done a bold eye on myself ever. But I've got the makeup, I've got the tools. How hard can it be? God, this is all gonna go terribly wrong, isn't it? Anyway, let's get into it. One thing I do know is base. Like, I would say that base is something I'm really, really good at, and a good base means good prep. So today I did my skincare about 3 hours ago because I really wanted to let it soak in, so it's not like greasy and, you know, it's like really absorbed into my skin. I did a really intensive, luxurious skincare routine. I think I used like 3 serums, eye cream, I've got a bit of SPF on, and I also did an essence as well. So my skin's feeling really good. Did some lymphatic drainage with my hands as well, so I'm feeling really sort of like contoured, chiseled. I'll probably say the only thing that I haven't done today that I really wanted to do but I couldn't get an appointment is get my eyebrows professionally done, but I have plucked them a little bit. I do usually get them laminated and tinted and threaded. We're just gonna have to work with those, but I've got a good brow gel, so I'm not too concerned. The first things first, I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Nude. This is like a facial mist. It's pretty old, so I actually don't know what it's called because all of the writing's come off, but I'll try and find it and link it down below. This is a really nice like prep mist. I love using this on holidays as well. You've definitely seen me use this before. It's such an OG of mine. I let that just sit and soak into my skin. I'm going to go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I've got 2 shades at the moment. I like to mix 6.5 and 7.5. I feel like that is like my perfect shade this time of year. In the summer, I do tend to kind of veer more towards 7.5 and then potentially mix a tiny bit of that in, but my tan's pretty much gone now, so we're gonna have to mix both of them. Like I say, I'm gonna mix these 2 on my hand. I don't like to do too much foundation. I really do feel like less is more, even with the like glam look. When you overdo your foundation, that's when you really start to kind of get creases and it looks a bit cakey. So I really do believe in less is more. So I'm going to start off with just a tiny bit on my beauty blender. Just try that for colour. Yeah. It's looking good, right? I really like to focus on my eye area as well, like above. Just because I feel like my eyes are really dark, even on the tops. So I really want to try and brighten that up. I love using a beauty blender though, because I feel like it just goes on so nicely. You see, I love this Luminous Silk. I feel like I really sat on it for a while. But I feel like I was just not... I felt like it was like quite matte and heavy. But I think it was just because I wasn't prepping the skin properly. Like, you really do need like a dewy base for this. I was watching one of Victoria's videos the other day and she was saying this foundation, you can actually make it as dewy or as matte as you like, and I really do hear that. So there we go, base is done. Next we're going to go in with concealer. I actually see a lot of people doing concealer first, and I'm going to start doing that, but I kind of just forgot today. So this concealer is the Charlotte Tilbury. By the way, this concealer is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This has lasted me for so long. I literally use this every day. Like, I would say this is a really generous size for a concealer and never failed me. So whilst that's just doing its thing and setting into my skin, I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow gel. If you've been here for a while, you've definitely heard me talking about this. It's the best drugstore eyebrow gel ever. It's this one. It's the NYX Brow Glue, and I'm actually using it in the black at the moment. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that good doing my eyebrows on camera, so I might have to take this off, just because you know how intense the whole eyebrow thing can be. Like, if my eyebrows go wrong, like, I'm gonna have a bad night. But we're not manifesting it, are we? But essentially, that's kind of how I style them. And then I keep going over and just, like, building it out to add that definition. Right, considering I don't think I've done much of a bad job with that. What do you think? It's not bad, huh, is it? For a drugstore eyebrow gel, like, honestly, it does the trick every single day for me. I swear by it. Concealer, now it's time to blend with the beauty blender. Honestly, once I started using a beauty blender, my whole life changed, guys. Like, honestly, I don't think there's anything like it. Everything just blends so much nicer. Does anyone else do those facial expressions, or is it just me? Because when I upload videos and I see myself, like, I'm like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? I never see anyone else doing that. Also, how do you guys, like, get in at the creases without pulling those faces? Like, tell me, bring a girl in. I thought this was going to be a chatty get ready with me, to be honest with you. Like, I did want to update you guys on everything that's been going on, because I have a lot of exciting updates for you, but honestly, I feel like the concentration is just so real. And I really want my makeup to look good for tonight, so I can't think about anything else. I really need to concentrate on this. So I hope this is enough substance for you. But yeah, there we go. Base is done now, and I'm actually really happy with that. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now next, what are we gonna do? You know me, I'm not used to these big elaborate routines. I think contour probably makes the most sense, doesn't it? So I'm using this Rare Beauty, I don't actually know what it's called, but it's basically like a contour stick, and I'm just gonna do quite high up. I like to go in with like a flat brush like this. And you just want to make sure that you're really, like, brushing upwards. Like, you really want your contour to, like, lift you, if that makes sense. I'm going to blend my nose. And then we're going to do here. Get some definition in the jawline. And I'm just going to brush the residue of that brush over my eyelids, like so. Ooh, starting to come together, isn't it? So one last thing before we go in with powder, which I feel like we desperately need. Like, look at the glow right now. Like, look at the glow, which is great, but we definitely need to powder things down. So last but not least, I'm going to go in and with the Ilia blush stick. I'll note the colour of this down below. think this is Dear Ruby, but I'll pop this down below. This is my favourite colour, so pretty. I'm not gonna go too hard with the blush just because I feel like a lot of those looks that I just showed you were more like bronzy, but I do need a tiny bit of blush just so I don't look dead. But we'll tone it down with the bronzer. So again, you really want to focus on like the high points of your cheeks. I'm really drawing everything up. This is the Refi brush, by the way. I put it in the washing machine to wash it because it's something I saw on TikTok and it ruined the brush, but obviously the brush still works. I'm just gonna blend that in even more. Now we're shiny. Base is done, eyebrows done, contours done. We've done a tiny bit of blush. Now it's my favourite part, the powder. I feel like powder just really brings everything together and just makes you look like, I can't explain it, it's just the best. So powder of choice is the Kosas. I think it's the cushiony cloud set. The lid's broken off, so this is what we're working with. I've got hair on my face, I can feel it. It's really annoying me. But it's the best regardless of the state it's in right now. I've also been sent this, the Kosas Cloud Set Translucent Powder. I just love this one. I feel like it's so much easier to use. And then I've got this beauty blender. I don't actually know what it's called, but it's just like a powder thing. So I'm just gonna dab that. You always want to blow the powder first off whatever you're applying it with, just so it doesn't like run down your face. You see what I mean? It's just like, just makes everything look like official. I actually feel like I put a tiny bit too much under the eye, like it's looking a little bit scary. It's fine. You can blend it out, see what I mean? I've put a tiny bit too much on that side. And I'm even gonna just put a bit here, just to stop the shine there. I've got and just try and take away. Do you see what I mean? Like the powder is literally just like taken away some of the glow, so I look a bit more human. So I'm gonna go in with this first. It's very pigmented, so you don't want a lot on the brush. And again, make sure that you're blowing it. Or see what I mean? I've literally, I think I'll just do it like this, and then I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush and just oh yeah, it needed blending out, didn't it? Then next I'm gonna kind of build out that like brownie bronziness in the cheek with some of these shades from my NARS palette. I love this palette, I've had it for years. It's just such a good palette. I use it every day. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzy shade in the middle. Okay. God, they're so pigmented, guys. Really done anything like this before, so I'm like, does this look good? I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of blush. I'm gonna go in with this one here and a tiny bit of the highlighter as well. I think I could still kind of bronze it up, but I think let's see how we get on with the eyes first. But I'm feeling good about that for a base. I feel like, what do you guys think? I wish you could tell me. I wish you could like help me because I feel so out of my depth here. Like, I think I'm scared for the eyes. I think that's what it is. But I do have a new palette, which I'm excited to use. But I think, I don't know what to do. So this is what we're working with. I've got this palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I've never used it before, but I feel like it could be a good place to start. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Like, how beautiful is that? So, I've seen the girlies do it thousands of times. How hard can it be? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, first I'm going to go in with this one here. I feel like this will be a really nice like base colour. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to do this. I think I'm gonna have to move you around. I think I'm gonna move you here just so I can actually like look in the mirror at the same time. I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel like I just don't have that like hand, like, you know, when the girlies do it online, like they make it look so easy. That wasn't too hard, was it? Okay, that wasn't too hard. I feel like I've done that. So that's that colour. Do it on the other side. I feel like my under eyes are looking a little bit yellow. Can you change the light a little bit? Just gonna take the light down a tiny bit. Yeah, because it actually looks more like real life when I take the light down. So there we go, that's the first colour. I'm like, am I gonna regret this? Do you feel like I need like warming up a little bit on the face? Definitely a work in progress, guys. Fit bronzer, if you know about this, and then like you just know, do you know what I mean? It's just such an OG. I feel like I want to warm up my cheeks a bit. Oh God. Right, I don't know if that's really done what I wanted it to do, but anyway, let's keep moving on because I actually do need to hurry up a little bit. So this is a Victoria Beckham eyeliner crayon. So I'm gonna give this a go. Here. God, this is like makeup for amateurs, isn't it? This really is makeup for amateurs. I'm gonna blend this out, so it doesn't need to be like perfect. I'm a bit scared. God, I haven't done eyeliner under my eye since I was a teenager. Oh. God, the girlies online make this look so easy. It's really not. Got a flat brush. I wish I had a smaller one, to be honest with you, but I don't. So we are just gonna work with this. Victoria Beckham can do it, I can do it. I'll be honest, do I just look really tired? Kind of like smoking it out instead. Do you see what I mean? I actually don't think that looks bad, you know. Like, I really don't. Am I a makeup artist? Like, seriously, am I a makeup artist, guys? Is this okay? Because obviously I've never done anything like this before, so I just don't know like where I'm going with it. But I feel like that looks alright, right? I feel like that looks alright. Right, okay, we're going to move on anyway because we don't have much time. So I'm just going to finish that off with a tiny bit of the sparkly colour. In fact, I'm going to go in with a little bit. I'm going to go in with this brush and use a tiny, tiny bit of that shimmery, bronzy colour. Guys, I really need you to let me know in the comments what you think of this makeup. Like, honestly, either be like Tegan, just leave it to the professionals, go and get a makeup artist next time, or some, yeah, I just want some honesty really. And then last, so I was watching a video last night, and with the glittery bit, the girl, instead of using a brush, she used her finger, so it's like that when I put it on. And then she just simply went like that, and pressed it in. I feel like that looks good, right? Just remembered I still need to steam my dress. I've got half an hour till I need to leave. I feel like I've kind of killed that, you know. For someone who like literally cannot do makeup to save their life, like, I don't feel like I've done a bad job. I feel like, as someone who has never really done this kind of thing, like, I don't feel like I've done much of a bad job. I think the last thing I'm going to do is just go in with the brush that I use for the base and just blend it all a little bit, like that. But honestly, I'm quite proud of myself. Like, tell me if I'm delusional, but I am quite proud of myself for that. My first smoky eye. I feel like Victoria Beckham, gosh. Right, last, well, I say last, but we've still got the lip, haven't we? We need to do mascara. So, tip that I always use for doing mascara, and it's never let me down yet, is before I go in with the mascara, I know a lot of people curl their eyelashes, but my eyelashes are quite curly and I don't want to over curl them because then they just kind of go in on themselves. But what I do use is a, like, I don't know what you call this, it's like a mascara brush, but it's just the brush, and I like to brush through my eyelashes first. This gets away any product that's sat on them, and it just helps the mascara to go on better. And then mascara of choice is this mascara by Swede. It is amazing, and yeah, it's just a real amazing mascara. So here we go. Come on, Tegan. And I'm just focusing on the outer lashes for this. So I really want that like cat eye look. Right, I'm going to take this off camera, guys, because this is a lot of concentration. Right, there we go. Eyelashes are done. How good is that Swede mascara? Like, how good is it? I feel like an actual doll. I'm so not used to wearing this much makeup. I know that I feel like the powder under my eyes on this camera still looks really intense, but honestly, like in the mirror, it really doesn't. And it's going to be like dim party light, so I'm not too concerned. So last but not least, I'm going to go in with a lip. I'm using the Dior Contour lip liner in shade Nude Style. This is 300. Oh my god, I haven't had bogies up my nose the whole time, have I? I'm so sorry, guys. Have I got crusty bogies hanging out my nose? This is why you guys need to be able to communicate with me in real time. I apologise if anyone's seen my bogies on this video. God, I'm a little bit shaky. I had a matcha before this and it's definitely giving me the shakes. Okay, guys. So there we go. Eyeliner, I meant lip liner is on. I'm quite pleased with that. And then I don't know what to do for gloss. Don't know whether to do a stick or gloss. The decisions. What have we got? That's too pink. I want like a brownie one. You know what could be good? Got this by Clarins. This is the, don't actually know what it's called, but it's like a creamy, it's like a creamy, I don't really know what to call it. It's like a creamy lipstick, I suppose you'd call it. God, I think this is like the most makeup I've worn in forever. But what does everyone think? I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest with you. So there we have it, guys. Going out makeup for the ball tonight. What does everyone think? Like, genuinely. I feel like I don't really look like myself. But I feel like once I have the dress on and everything, what do we think? I have a good mind calling it makeup for amateurs, because I feel like that's really what it is. And it just kind of shows that with the right products, the right tools, anyone can do their own makeup at home. So if you're like me and you don't really feel that confident with makeup, I hope this has given you a little bit of confidence or a little bit of a boost to go and experiment a bit. And yeah. Right guys, I'm in my dress. It's this gorgeous dress from Odd Muse. It's like a maxi dress. Well, it is a maxi dress. I know you can't see the bottom, but I've got these little heels on. These are just my OG heels, honestly. They're just so easy to walk in. And I feel like when the dress is so much, like I just wanted a really minimal shoe. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the finished vibe. I've done my hair slightly off parting, which I feel like looks really cute. I've popped in these vintage clip-on earrings. Wait, there goes his pocket. He knows I'm going out and he's not happy about it. He's letting me know. So yeah, I feel gorgeous in this dress actually. It's got like these gorgeous drapes at the back. And then for fragrance, I layered this Jo Malone Sage and Sea Salt body cream. And then I topped it with the Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. If you don't know this scent, get to know. It's like a soft oud. The rose comes through. Yeah, so I smell gorgeous. Just got this little bag from Charles and Keith. I've taken like the strap off it. I just wanted something really unbranded and minimal. So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'm really excited. My first ever ball. Thanks so much for watching, guys.